What's up, guys? Minor Poison is officially toxic. Even pros that have loved Minor Poison from day one, like B-Rad, are calling it out as broken. The Evolved Royal Ghost spawns its guard guys all over the arena. And if you're moving fast with a cheap cycle deck with miners to protect the Evolved Royal Ghost guards, and cheap bait cards to bait out your opponent's spells like Minions, Wall Breakers, and Goblin Hut, they won't have the small spells in cycle and the elixir required to clean up the ghost guards. And when those things lock on the tower, they slaughter it and slice it down. There are two versions of this Minor Poison deck that the best players in the world are using. Minions is more aggressive, and Archer Queen is more reliable, and better players typically play that one. We'll be playing both today to see which one I like the most. Let's dig our way into some games and assert dominance. Okay, so we got a game with someone with the gem in the banner, and honestly, if this guy's saying he loves me, he's probably gonna hate how vicious we are with this strategy. This is the way more aggressive version of this strat. If you're running minions, you have the potential of going minor minions compared to the Archer Queen version, which is better against executioners, and when people build up big pushes, it's a lot safer to play that version. If you're playing the mirror matchup or you're trying to win games quicker, this is the deck that you want to be playing. It just sucks if your opponent stacks up a lot of stuff and you're not able to kill an executioner or, you know, an electro dragon, because the minions will straight up die. If you go in for an Archer Queen, pop the ability, kind of in an okay spot if someone decides to have a lot of splash damage in their deck. This guy is conveniently going to have Witch, which is not something that's bad for us because we have Royal Ghost and we also have Barbarian Barrel. But you never know if he's going to get any damage. I don't know what happened there. It seemed like the Witch targeted my tower, even though the Royal Ghost was visible for a sec. It'd be what it be, though. It'd be what it be. I could go Goblin Hut and start pooping out some goblins, but I decided not to. I'm just going to play a little bit more defensive here and then spam my goblins from the hut. Maybe we're going to be able to get some damage with dual lane pressure here. Yeah, so the fact that he has poison means that his answers are a lot more limited right now. He's not going to have as much elixir as he's hoping. Minions are going to force out goblins and an ice wizard. And of course, we have the Royal Ghost quicker than the Archer Queen version of this deck. And the Royal Ghost is the most overpowered card in the game. So if you are able to spam the Royal Ghost evolution and then sprinkle in some little ghost guard guys, that's one of my favorite things to do in Clash, especially with poison. I probably am able to kill the entire Witch here. So it is definitely enchanting, and our opponent is not having the best time. I might even go for another Goblin Hut to start spamming and spawning even more Spear Goblins. Whenever we have a Night Coin at us, I can pull it back with Skeletons, so then the Spear Goblins never get touched, and he is getting torched by so many Goblins stacking up. There's 3 of them, and when this dies, there's going to be another one too. So I might just go in for Wall Breakers Evo with minions, and even if he's got Ice Wizard, it's going to target the wrong thing. I think the Wall Breaker's connected to the tower, and the minions are locking onto the Ice Wizard. What is happening? See, you don't get that potential with the Archer Queen, so that's why this deck is a lot better if you're playing longer games. You're not going to have that happen more often than not when you're playing this version. If I was playing Archer Queen, I just wouldn't have gotten that damage. I wouldn't have been able to snipe an Ice Wizard with an Archer Queen and then have the elixir for everything that I wanted and more. In fact, I'm going to straight up poison this and then go in for a Barbarian Brill on the rest of the goblins if we need to. I don't think we're cooked. I think the minions allow the Wall Breakers to connect too. What is happening here, man? What a wild ride. I don't have to worry about a graveyard or anything. I can just continuously apply pressure. Even if you'd go graveyard, all minions instead, it'll spend a little bit less elixir, and then I can get back to a Barbarian Brill. Heck, I can straight poison on those goblins just to kill them a bit quicker, and then chuck a miner here because, of course, the minions are counter-pushing. So I get flawless defense to offense, and the Archer Queen, again, it's not going to clean up graveyard like minions do. It just doesn't hit the same. Jeez, dude, are you ready for this? Are you ready to get spell cycled like a madman? I don't even care. Even if you're able to somehow kill the Wall Breakers, which I bet you will, you're going to lose to the miner in the graveyard. So I will win this game right now. Minor Poison is going to be fine. He should be fried. I think I can just go Wall Breakers on the Witch, pull back the rest of his stuff, go in for the poison, and eliminate this man. Yeah, I said graveyard. I meant minor poison. That's how I win games. Imagine I just morphed my win condition there at the last second and absolutely swerved him. But yeah, as you can see, the counter push that you get with minions and the faster cycle allows you to easily eliminate these longer matches without a huge struggle. And you know what? I think that he is not going to be very smooth-brained. Usually when people decide to go in for Skeleton King or Skeleton Barrel, more often than not, the decks are pretty obnoxious. And I knew it was going to be a Skeleton King deck after we see Skeleton Barrel. It's just the most fitting combination of cards. I'm going to Bar Barrel so we don't take any damage from the Skeletons King and then also the Spear Goblins. Usually, if we're playing against this type of strat, it's better for us to make sure that he doesn't break the bridge with a whole bunch of crap. I'm going to try to go Goblin Hut as well, just because I know that the Spear Goblins are going to be problematic. The fact that he Fireballed is just insane. This guy is Looney Tunes right now. He's going to take so many Spear Goblins to the face. There's 3 of them, and he doesn't have Fireball and Cycle. Is he literally losing to Spear Goblins right now? What are we doing here? This game is so troll. It is absolutely the most troll thing in the world. We're going to go Royal Ghost on the Ice Lizard, and I might be better off going in for Wall Breakers in the right lane so I don't go in the same side, especially with the Ghost flowing through at our opponent. He has to spend Elixir that he doesn't typically want to. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Split so then the Mortar just misses, and I probably can get away with the Barbarian Barrel, but I'm going to wait a little bit because sometimes he'll drop things in front. Maybe he'll go for a bad Miner. Maybe he'll overcommit and drop Wall Breakers or something crazy. I don't think that that's going to be the case anymore. This guy seems a little bit more due diligent when he drops his cards. He's thinking about his plays. So obviously, Skeleton Barrel is a real cause for concern for me. Skeleton Barrel should be coming down in the right side or the left side after the Goblin Hut expires. But he's not doing it yet. So yeah, there it is. We always drop our minions in the back because when the Skeleton Barrel explodes, it will not deal damage to the minions. So it's important to realize that and rationalize your defensive capabilities. We're going to try to go in for a Miner in front so then the minion does not end up just getting destroyed. Also, we are spawning so many ghosts. This is crazy work. We're going to get more. Is the game just over? I mean, he can't even kill the ghost. The game's just over. We're spawning ghosts like a freaking factory right now. We got Goblin Hut as our spawner, but as you can see, Royal Ghost Evolution might be the most broken card in Clash Royale right now by a long shot. There's nothing else in the game that can spawn that amount of offense potential, and this guy's pissed. He's heated right now. This is what you do to people. This deck is so easy to play, too. Legitimately, everyone that I matched into with the Minions version, if they're not running Executioner or Evolved Electro Dragon, they usually automatically lose. And it feels like you're not playing a control deck or you're not playing Minor Poison. You're playing the spammy, like, log bait deck that people can't defend. And you've got the Minor Poison defenses while simultaneously having some of the best offensive pressure in the entire game. His evolutions do nothing while mine destroy his entire lifespan. So he's absolutely heated, and yeah, he lost. Bro got demolished, and he can't stop laughing about it. GG, we'll jump to the next one. I might have fumbled saying good game at the end and misclicked, but this guy's never misclicking his emotes. This might be the easiest recording session ever. I'm going to give you guys a slight secret. I tilted over 500 trophies trying to play a meme deck. I was absolutely trying to play a 1.4 Elixir cycle Royal Ghost deck on ladder at 2,400 medals. It might have been the dumbest thing ever in the top 2,000, but I was convinced I could do it. I tragically lost every single game I played besides one. So I went 1 for 5, guys. 1 for 5 with that deck. And I think that the person I beat might have disconnected. So I had to go to Trophy Road to record that. I knew it wasn't going to happen in the big leagues. Oh, that's just, you know, something I had to do a dirty confession for y'all. Oh, come on, man. You can't be doing this to me. You cannot be going Archer Queen at the bridge and destroying me like this. We were on a huge win streak, and then you decide to make our things not go very nice. All right, so obviously I don't want to drop minions. I'd rather go Minor Wall Breaker so he can't spell that. He still spells it. That feels bad. At least we didn't give him more arrows value with the minions, all right? This is a bit of copium, but it's quality copium. And obviously if the opponent has arrows for minions, we're still going to be able to force out arrows with Wall Breakers, and maybe the minions can put in work. This is also one of the situations where I don't feel that bad because our cycle is pretty darn quick, so I should be able to come back no matter what happens. I'm going to throw down a Barbaro. I'm also going to go minions, and then maybe going for the Evolved Royal Ghost on the other side, and then Miner. So we're doing multiple things at once just because it's difficult for most people to defend this. I don't even think he's having a shot at defending this. I think his tower is just toast in the right. He literally lost the tower to the Royal Ghost Evolution yet again. This thing is kidnapping towers. It is conquering. It is demolishing everything that everyone has. It just doesn't make sense. Like, logistically, I am pushing up so freaking fast at this. I am not trying. People are just getting destroyed and they are losing the game because you can't counter this card for any cost-effective trade. If the Miner is tanking for those little ghost things, you have to drop a spell. But if you drop a spell on the Wall Breakers or the minions, you don't have the spell for the guards from the Royal Ghost. So all I have to do is defend this, and you guys will see I'm going to go in for a preemptive poison to slow down those Musketeers and destroy that side. And then I can go for Royal Ghost and Barbaro and other things in that lane. So I'm going to Royal Ghost early, then I can go in for a Barbaro, and heck, I can even have fun with a Goblin Hut because I know that's going to go and pull his Battle Ram as far as possible. Then I can cycle another poison because obviously the Royal Ghost is going to spawn a lot of little guard guys, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So if there's no guard guys, I think we're guarding this defense, hopefully. Maybe not. Oh, I'm bad. I might be bad here. I might be a little stupid. I might be a little silly. But hey, he just went for arrows, so I think we're chilling. Genuinely, he has to like 3 Musketeers or something in the middle. I don't even think that's a reality. Like, I don't think you can. So he doesn't even have Elixir. Nah, he's just fried. Royal Ghost Evo is one of the hardest cards to defend in the game. He's going to 3 Musketeers in the middle eventually, right? He kind of has to. He can't just keep doing this. You can't just keep doing this. There's no way that works. He's going to Bandit, so we're going to make a prediction with Royal Ghost and maybe snipe the Bandit. Barbarrel here too. No, he's not even going to try. He's just like, nah, get me out of this game. 3 dubs in a row. No contest, really, and we'll jump to the next one. Maybe we just keep cruising. Okay, so it's time to check out the Archer Queen version. I might just play this for 1 match and immediately switch back to the minions because I do like the minions one more. It's just faster and easier to play. But the Archer Queen is the one that the best players in the world are using at the highest level of Clash Royale. So I might as well showcase it for a match just to show you guys why it's so good at higher levels. Of course, we get to play into a Sparky deck, which the Archer Queen is likely a lot better into if our opponent doesn't have the right answers. Like, assuming he doesn't have lightning, this Archer Queen could cook. I'm going to go for a poison, and maybe we're going to get blasted down. I mean, there's no shot that Archer Queen survives. I have to absolutely go for skeletons here if we have any hope of killing that Sparky. Oh, wait, we're going to Barbarrel? If Sparky dies, and then the Barbarian stays alive. You know, we spawned a Barbarrel. We spawned a Barbarian in the face of all of your Barbs. Your Barbs are probably not enjoying this experience, bro. They're dancing on the grave of the Barbarians. So definitely going to take a damage from the minion. It's fine. We do get a wall breaker connection, which should be more damage than the minion overall. So in aggregate, I'm not complaining. Oh, what the? All right. Bro has minion horde in this deck for sure. If you have minions and elixir collector, more often than not, you have minion horde. So sniping the elixir collector with a miner is magical. Definitely where we want to be. I could Archer Queen early and try to snipe this Sparky, and this is really ridiculously risky. But I'm about it. I'm about it. No, I'm an idiot! Oh! Have you guys ever been able to hit that before? It's one of the best experiences of the game. It genuinely just hits different when that works. We're going to cycle some Skellies and just sack them. I think that's definitely the better outcome for us. And then I can Barbarrel on top of the Wizard and finish that thing off. And then hopefully get in a position where we can Royal Ghost and not be toasted and roasted. I mean, we should be good. Oh, no. Whoa! Let's go! I'm not going to fib. I thought Fire Bibs destroyed me. I thought he electrocuted me for a sec. Yo, you got to calm down with that aggression, brother, man. You can't be doing that out here. That was sincerely spooky. That was sincerely super spooky. He's obviously going to go in for the Sparky and then go in for his annoying little giant thing in front of it, but it is what it is. We'll just click the ability. We'll sack the entirety of our queen, but we will be able to melt most of this giant down. So I can't lie. It's not going to be tragic for me. Wait, why would you? All right, maybe just go Ghost and then poison here. And then Ghost should clean everything. I mean, the death damage is not going to be death damage. It's mostly just going to be the damage that we get from the spawn effect. I think it's kind of weird that's not death damage. Archer Queen, going to win that interaction pretty hard too. Fortunately, we're probably going to be able to do a ton of damage in the left lane. Archer Queen ability on the Sparky, maybe? For the one time? Yo! Sparky's dead. I repeat, Sparky is blasted down. We're Archer Queen to get out of the bridge, and we have a second ability. A second ability, boys. He's going to go Barbs for sure, but I get more abilities. We have a lot more from where that came from, my man. And, of course, we also have a poison down here as well on the minions. And I think that if we go Wall Breakers, he might lose because he'll probably Sparky, but it won't shoot in time. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to Binds it. Hell yeah. We just keep up the pressure. He has to defend this with units. And if he does, then he gets poisoned out. There's no shot. He's using a wizard on defense against the miner. You're a wizard, Harry. What the heck? There ain't no way that that's a thing. Oh my goodness. This is crazy work. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section. Have you ever seen a wizard counter a miner? I don't think that that is a thing that I've ever uttered. So obviously, I will eventually be able to poison him. I don't think the wall breakers are destined to win us the game, but we do have direct damage. So no matter how crazy the game gets, we can always finish him off with a poison and miner to guarantee the 300, 600 damage, whatever it might be at the end. So just for total transparency, we won every game in a row with nothing cut out of the video. After you lose a ton of games messing around with the troll deck, it's great to be able to push out fast. Oh, and I forgot to show, we're ranked at 3,200 in the world. Even though the Archer Queen version hit pretty hard in the last game, it just doesn't feel the same as the Minions version. I like the faster games, and the last game dragged out a lot longer than it would have if we had the Winions. So this guy is Electro Dragon. Wait, oh, come on. The one time I don't have my queen, I get to face the E-Drag. So this is one of the hardest cards to kill for us for sure. It's not going to be easy out here, but hear me out. I could actually activate King Tower, I think. Even though the ghost is by itself, that is a King Tower activation if I've ever seen one. It doesn't matter if it's invisible. The Electro Dragon still finds a way to hit it. So that's beautiful, to be honest. Activating King Tower will be a easier defense for us. He definitely has a Golem deck, and he's going to activate King Tower too, but hear me out for a sec. I don't care as much. Maybe I should, but I don't. We're going to send it a lot. We're going to send it a lot. He'll probably, like, Electro Dragon Evo, but he didn't. He went Prince. What? Excusez-moi. What are you doing, my dude? All right, bet. We'll go Skeletons here, and then I can just counter the Royal Ghost with a Barbarian Barrel. I'm spending a lot less Elixir than he was hoping for, I believe. Do we just straight up Bar Barrel, hoping that the Barbarian Barrel helps us out, and we get that closer to the King Tower, so then the King Tower is able to snipe the Ghost, but guess it didn't really matter. Fine. How are we going to win this? Like, I guess maybe minor Wall Breakers and then a Poison on units? And the Elixir Collector? You just drop something, buddy. Please. I'm poor. I need you to spend more. All right. Hear me out, guys. We're going in. We're going insane with it. We're going insane. We have to hit Electro Dragon or something. Not Electro Dragon. That is definitely not a stupid Electro Dragon. All right. We're going to Poison and pray that we can kill the Golden Knight right now. This game is insane. Oh, he's just going to go Golem. All right. He's going Golem. Not what we want to see. This evolved Electro Dragon is going to be a pain in the butt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill it. It's obviously going to be in terrible position for us. It is not going to be easy. We're going to go Goblin Hut. I think we might be okay if we play this absolutely perfectly. Could be one of the most tough matches of all time, though. Am I Poison? Can I go Ghost? Somehow not die? There's no way I can kill that, though, right? There's actually no shot. Wait, are we defending? There's no way! Why is he dropping Zappies at the bridge? What is this guy doing? I'm kind of confused. How do we stop that? I genuinely don't understand why he cycled Zappies. I'm going to lose my mind. I might not lose the game, but I will lose my mind. That defense was insane, but it also wasn't the most excellent offense of all time. This guy's name truly did not live up for expectations. Holy, all right. 5 wins in a row today. Not gonna lie, this deck is really broken, and it's a lot better than I expected. I thought the hardest possible matchup would be Evolved Electro Dragon because I have no way of killing it, but we still ended up getting this guy to rage quit. So double thumbs up for me, big dog. If you want the most broken cycle deck in the game that definitely needs a nerf, this is 1,000,000% it. The Tag Your Tilted clan comes fully to fruition as we tilted our dude. And as you can see, nothing cut out of the video. As we end our day at 2,900 in the world. Dig the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.